Everybody's giving me the 204s.
Oh God, it is almost 204.
Yeah, thanks, Mal.
Keeping the tradition alive.
Yeah, across the streams. Are we back?
It says live. And we're back, according to Night Owl.
Okay, cool. Thank you, Night Owl. That is a Skittle car. Oh my God, there's two of them. There's two Skittle cars. It's a Skoda. An Enyaq. You're not gonna lie, I'm guessing. Turvy.
Ew, it's an EV.
Probably.
Oh, that's the weirdest thing. Like, it's the weirdest thing to like be upset about. But I watched the new Beetlejuice movie,
Yeah.
and it was fine. But the one thing that I hated was the cars were electric. So I felt weird. The 1980s film that is modern, and it's like, I'm like, oh, I hate this. I hate this. It doesn't feel right.
Checks out. I mean, I'm not gonna argue it. Just, yeah. Oh wait, no, it's supposed to be like 30 years after, isn't it?
It is. I mean, it's modern day, but it feels weird because I'm like still stuck in like the 80s idea of Beetlejuice, but it's like it was reminding me it's the modern age.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which it was set in the modern age, but I'm like, oh, come on.
It was like
Electric
the worst part about the modern world in this, just like, yes, electric cars exist. How many of the cars were electric in the movie?
There would have been like some deal. It was probably some deal. Yeah.
It was like almost all of them. I haven't watched anything but like clips of it, but it's just like there are two EVs in this. There are more than two EVs. This is weird.
It really did feel weird, and I'm like, oh, because I'm pretty sure that even ADR nowadays, even if they've got an electric vehicle on screen, they still put in a car engine. Because folk expect a car engine even though it's an EV. Mm-hmm. But this was probably fully subsidized going, put the EV in.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Canopian cat, boy, girl.
I hear you were successful in the bars with the women.
With the women folk?
The elderly.
Oh.
Oh no, she seduced the lioness. Oh, come here, little pussy, and let me pet you. Oh my.
Ooh.
I need an adult or an adult. Your text will
I need a younger adult, Jesus.
Drive forward a bit, Buck.
I'm gonna have to pull a 180 now.
This is on the wrong side.
Yep, so you just stay put.
Can I drop it on?
Yes.
I'll say this about the forestry crane controls. They are better.
Yep, I was going to say...
At least the physics are.
The logs seem to have improved vastly, so...
Right. How do I drop the header?
Come forward.
V, I think?
Forward. Stop, I think. And then V, yeah, V and then Q.
Also, I'm having to do like less movements to like control different parts of the lift. Before it was like on 6 different things.
Yeah. What's up, Hossway?
Are we taking the barge or are we going around?
Yeah, take the barge.
Okay.
I'm gonna disconnect and hopefully you can connect to it. And then I'm gonna get the trailer. After I climb a telephone pole. Because this is a weird-ass town that still has the climbing nails in the telephone/power lines.
Weirdly, I feel
Whatever.
safer with those.
Yeah.
They removed those from all the telephone poles that I know of in multiple
Yeah, I haven't
states.
seen any I haven't seen any in metro areas.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's because
That's it.
kids are stupid.
Yeah, what's going on? Von Falkerstein, we are working together better than we have in a long while.
Because kids out in the bush aren't bored.
I was
Yeah.
forgetting.
They have better things to play with, probably, than power poles.
Maybe.
Well,
Where did it?
I was forgetting the general public. Like, I can climb that.
Yeah, I was gonna say Aki's pretty on point with this. Where did we put the trailer?
Granted, some people will climb a street lamp, even though there is nothing there, so.
I love climbing.
the-
I used to love climbing things when I was a kid. Can't do it now.
Oh,
You should jump off stuff. I can't do that now. My fucking knees will die.
Yeah,
these
that's the
will die,
problem.
yep.
But I used to climb like a frog, so I'd put like 2 feet on either side of it and just use the friction.
Got your attention, didn't I?
no.
Time to stunt bike for the kids.
Rock removal.
We're not doing
That's
this.
me.
See, I made it across the. Made it across.
You're going to tell me that bike doesn't have a mind of its own for you.
It did what I wanted to do. It did it in a very artistic manner, but it did what I wanted.
The artist?
Yeah, see, look. Whee! Oh.
What am I doing?
Yeah, no, the bike is very wiggy for doing any of that stuff. I'm not gonna lie.
Even going straight. Rock removal.
It's like going a
on
safe speed, it's fine.
6.
If you're not going on safe speed, it's fine.
3.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
a harvester would definitely be able to knock that tree over.
Probably.
Come on.
Oh, gravel noises while going down the road. That's interesting.
Haha.
You okay, Hosfey?
No.
He's not okay at all. You need to go forward.
I'm trying. Zaku.
What?
Hey, you're
Okay.
not right.
You're
I
Liz.
just said your name and it used the power of unstickiness.
The power of Clang compels the.
It was afraid. It was right to be afraid.
Uh-huh.
Well, looks like the AI for driving on the road is a little better than it used to be.
Yeah, they actually go around you.
Yeah,
when you
they'll
park
they'll
as
try
well.
to pass.
No. I mean, letting the AI drive to a destination.
Oh. That used to be.
A pain in the
Monument.
ass. Yeah.
Yeah, that used to be a
Us?
crap shot.
Really?
Yeah. You're not supposed to be there.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
I don't know.
One second, Hosfey. Let me move the trailer.
Now you're in the way.
Yeah,
You
let
said
me
I
move the
needed
trailer.
this many fucking logs.
And put it in the road because screw these guys.
How am I stuck? What am I stuck on? I'm not touching anything. I'm not touching you.
I'm not touching you.
What am I stuck on?
Yes, Mr. Mittens.
Yeah.
I am having a interruption into my forest right here.
Okay.
The foreman, Mr. Mittens, is now in my face and wanting me to rub his face.
Oh, okay.
Damn it, Mr.
so-
Mittens.
I
Nope.
can't do any forestry work until Mr. Mittens tells me that I can.
Grey Knight, thank you for the sub. Welcome. Is that their first? Is that the first sub? Is that new face person? gonna be like, "Oh, hi, I'm new here, and I'm."
That does, in fact, seem like a new person.
Yeah. Bad news, man.
and
We are not a
soon
farm sim channel. We are a shit show. There is
a
gonna be
variety
plenty-
channel
yeah,
of
I was-
people and games.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, after this, Zayaku, which is with us, is gonna be streaming
Amnesia.
Amnesia's. Wait, normal Amnesia?
Nope. Rebirth.
Okay, Amnesia Rebirth. Okay, cool. And then tomorrow morning we're gonna have Striker probably doing Zelda.
Probably, yeah.
Were you wanting to do this, Hosway?
Nope.
Okay.
I was gonna chase her.
Oh well, we're doing oats, so you might actually have something to do here.
Yeah.
Eventually.
I was just getting myself on stuff.
Mm-hmm. Nope. Now we get the.
That wasn't a tree that time. That was a power pole.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got Mr. Mittens. How long have you had Mr. Mittens?
Mr. Mittens is about 7.
Ah, well that's.
He's also technically not known as Mr. Mittens. He was known as Mittens, and then I started to call him Mr. Mittens, and then he's Mr. Mittens Kittens, and he's Mr. Meatons sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Meatballs.
Meatons.
Yep.
Mr. Mittens paws me in the face when I want to sleep.
Ah, yes.
Yes.
They too somehow
He-
times have that problem at
Jinxie
4
does
a.m.
that.
Oh, hey,
So-
Aki.
What? Hello?
Hello.
Sorry, I was touching my mittens.
Is that what the kids are calling it these days?
So anyway, I was touching my mittens.
Yeah, so Mittens will paw me in the face, or even just look at me and go, and paw me to like get attention or food.
Mhm.
But he's also gone an extra step, where when he's wanting food, he'll paw me, he'll look at me in the eyes with a sad face, and start chomping his mouth, going. So he's getting closer and closer to saying English words of food. Feed me.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's getting good at expressing his want.
Yeah, he's getting really close to actually human speech at this point.
I don't know if I've told you before, but Jinx, she doesn't sleep in the same area as we do. We can't have the boys and her together because they just don't get along. But when she used to sleep with us, she'd wake us up by very princess-esque sitting on your chest and then very delicately biting your eyebrows.
What?
Okay, that's a new one. I had a friend who she woke up to, like she had been such an exhausting day. She went to sleep and she had missed not just 1 but 3 feeding times because she just was so exhausted for
Oh,
14
How
hours.
is she still alive?
That's
well, the thing.
Hmm?
She just 3 cat feeding times, and she only woke up because the cat bit her nose and drew blood because it was like, "You're fucking
Wow.
feeding me, you're feeding me."
You've been comatose. I got so close to calling the police.
It was either feed me or I feed on you. These are the options.
Well, they do get to a point where they're like, well, this is what I eat now.
She was absolutely not mad with the cat. She was just like, "Oh, okay."
Mm-hmm.
Meat's meat.
Weakness is impaired for the kitty invasion.
Yeah, mine's is right in my mouth with his head. You might hear him purr.
Yeah. Yeah, sadly you don't hear mine because I've got a good microphone with good noise cancellation.
Oh no, it was only hearing because I was talking and he was ramming his face into the mic.
Ah, yeah,
Like there
yes.
was that would do it.
Yeah, my cats don't. I tried to get Bader to be a shoulder cat. He just had none of it.
Oh, I've got mittens right on my chest right now, just staring me in the face. Yes, Mr. Meatons. He's got a mustache.
Ah.
No.
Yes, Mau Mau, I sneezed. So, that is something I just noticed.
What's that?
The cruise control...
You can change speed, yes.
No. The cruise control is in kilometers.
Oh.
I
You
have
can change
everything
it.
else set to imperial.
That's an oversight.
Yep.
Because I have things in kilometers, so I never noticed that part.
Yeah, well, I have mine set to miles an hour and gallons and what have us. And it, yeah. So that's
Now you have to
interesting.
guesstimate.
Yeah.
Do you want to pipe out, Bulk?
Sure. I'm only like
Get your
30%.
pipe out for the lads.
Wow.
No.
I said for the
Pipes out for
lads, you look
Hosfey.
away. This is just for us.
He's like, stick your pipe out, I'll get under it. And then she just like refuses to get under it.
I didn't say I was coordinated. I used to be so good at this.
Yeah,
You
but
know
we're
what
also
they're
not going in a straight line.
No, that's true.
I've also realised I used to waste hours just picking up a few logs
Also,
for
that
very
is
small amount
that
of
is a
money.
nice little feature here.
Mm.
I've got a light on the end of my auger. Yeah, that actually works.
I'll have you know, Bully Bravo, that I've only ever been the cause of one accident.
But you've been part of many accidents, but only the cause of one.
And that one was when I was learning to drive. I was still 16. And my dad asked me to move his ute, which was a V8. And
And this was his
she
first
did not
mistake.
respect the power of the Iron Lion.
I didn't, and I reversed and turned too quickly and knocked over a pallet of bricks and the ute didn't even bat an eye.
It just didn't care.
Very thankful that the ute was a paddock basher, and so my dad's just like, "You're gonna apologise?" I'm like,
No.
so it wasn't a nice ute. It wasn't like very expensive. He bought it, I think, like a year before for $16,000.
Oh, so well, I was gonna say I'm doing my math inside my head, so that was probably U.S. equivalent of about $7,000.
Yeah, it was pretty old. It was third hand, and yeah, he ended up selling it probably about 5 years later, and now it lives in somebody's paddock and is unregistered, and is now a paddock basher.
Don't need to register it if no one sees it.
Yeah,
if it's on private property and never leaves the private property.
I was gonna say I've got a motorcycle that I need to sell. That's going on its second year of not being registered. I mean, got the title in my name, never took it in for registration because it was gonna be a track bike. Local track closed because the state decided that the property was worth more than what it actually is.
Yeah, this particular ute got written off due to hail damage.
Yeah, Australia and its hail's no joke.
Yeah. No, man, funny you say that. We had a work van for a local coworker that got like $30,000 worth of damage done to it.
Oh shit! From hail?
Yeah, from hail. It was some relatively bad hail damage, but to repair the hail damage on a lot of it, they just popped the spot welds and replaced the skin. But to do part of that, they also had to remove the front windshield, and the only way they knew how to remove the front windshield was to smash it with a hammer and then remove the debris.
What?
Yeah.
I mean,
So
that's
they
one way
didn't
to do
they
it,
didn't know
but-
how to remove the front windshield
so they
without
just
destroying it.
Oh,
So they just destroyed it.
okay, and then they had to put it back.
Tanker, you're gonna like it. Moving logs is not a chore. The logs
The
behave
logs
way better,
obey.
don't they, Aki?
If logs are physicsed better, they're still a bit of a pain in the arse, but it's less random bullshittery of physics.
Yeah, I was like, you can grab a log.
You can grab 2 to 3 and not expect
You
them
can
to fly
grab
across the
5 of
fucking
them
map.
at a time.
Yeah, you can grab 5, assuming they got glue on them.
Hmm.
what's the contract manager? Where's that found? Is that in the escape menu? Or
Yeah, it's in the
Escaping's like
menu.
third down.
I got cow pastures. That's new. Oh, contract. Okay, yeah.
Yes.
I'm with you. Active. Aha. Oh, I do actually have to sell it. Right. Okay.
Who's doing contract on field 2? Zyku?
Me.
Yeah, what's up?
Plow.
You're plowing.
Mr. Plow, that's my name, that name again.
I was like, do I just
Plow.
drop this grain on the side of the road, or do I actually do have to
You've
take
got
it
to
somewhere?
take it to number 2.
You fill me up, and I'll go for a run.
It has to go to the sell point is. No, that's a paper
Yep,
factory.
I see it.
That is a paper
Yeah.
factory. Where do you have to take it?
Oh, okay.
What?
Can I have the grain?
Yeah. I was gonna say I'm about 3/4 full. I could turn around and then. But yeah, here you go.
Yeah, fill me up, and then I'll go.
Figure out where it is. Where field 91. Yeah, I was gonna say where does it say we got to do? Field 91. Transport the trees. Okay, farmland 91. Specified selling station. Well, thank you for telling us which selling station it is. Do we seriously have to take it to?
Thank you.
Yep.
God.
I
Don't worry.
really do think that there's less like articulation, but I mean it's finer, as in like you don't
Mhm.
need 7 different button presses to do the same motions like in past.
Okay, I don't know if the stream is catching that. That's a neat little trick.
What's that?
My reel on the combine is casting a shadow as it rotates.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I've shined a torch in front of Chippy's face and his whole head shined a shadow on the back wall.
Nice. So true dynamic lighting.
Unfortunately, the mirrors aren't.
The mirrors are way better than they were. Oh my god.
Yeah.
True, but still.
They're not great, but they were better.
Why
Might
are
need
school
to-
buses going at this time of night?
Don't worry about it.
After school activities.
It's America, so they're taking the football team to an away game. I think Germany doesn't have grain elevators.
One of my worst nights of my working life is when I was, me and another girl were in a pizza store, and it was a Monday night, which is like the quietest night ever, so we weren't expecting anything, and a bus full of basketball kids gets dropped off and they all want a pizza each. Like,
a
I'm
full
not...
pizza each.
Oh, some of them wanted two.
Oh.
They're teenage
Well, okay.
kids.
They're just on basketball. They're hungry boys.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
I can
Angry.
verify. I used to work at a gas station pizza place. Gas station called
Combination
Casey's.
Pizza Hut.
No, it was called,
It was-
Casey's, and yeah, it wasn't beyond me to eat 2 large pizzas on my own.
I don't know the equivalent of your pizzas. Do you guys have Domino's? Do you
Yeah,
guys
we've
have
got
Domino's?
Domino's.
Yeah, so we're a
No,
competitor
it's
to
a
Domino's.
large pizza from them is like a 14-inch across pizza.
The only problem with, like, I don't mind people coming, but, like, I had a boss who was like, oh, okay, just give me a call if you ever need me, if you're ever, like, you get a large group of people or whatever and you need help. I'm like, okay, that's fine, because you have to put people on for 3 hours if you call them in, whereas she's the franchise owner, so she doesn't have to get paid. And this particular night I called her in and she's just like, oh, I've had a drink, I can't come in.
That's not.
Mm.
I'm like, bitch.
Yeah, that sounds like a manager to me.
She was an owner.
Same thing.
Place 12 Wild Plagueys had 26-inch pizzas. Yeah,
No.
I've gone to places that can do that, but no, this was just like standard pizza sizes.
Yeah.
And yeah, here in America, I think like the largest normal pizza you can get your hands on at any chain is like 18 inches. They're
8,
huge
9,
F-off
12,
pizzas.
and 15, 19s.
The average here is about a 12-inch, and then 16 inches your party size.
Small
This is
party.
also the place that I learned that if your dough ever goes off, cook it before you put it in the bin.
Why?
Oh, right.
The 26-inch was their standard size pizza.
Oh, Jesus.
Shit.
Oh, you got your fish, Momo. You got your fishy. Do I need to bring your D6 in so you can play with that? I've got a foam. I've got a foam dice.
D6.
Yeah, D6.
Hey Mo, sorry dude,
She
we're,
loves it.
we're full. The map is full.
Yep. Well, yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say, we legitimately maximum players for a listen server is 4.
Full.
4.
Until we get like rented server deals going.
Yep. Thinking
But
we may
figuring out what we're doing.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think I may do that. Figure that out tomorrow with people.
As for general, I'm available on
Mhm.
Fridays these days, so
I'll always ask. Appreciate it.
As I said, I'm probably going to be doing it every second week. So
I mean the hilarious thing it was me and Chippy that got
What?
the BPL into it all.
What the fuck did I get stuck on?
Yeah, you
There's
and Chippy
nothing
got.
here.
Yeah, I was gonna say you and Chippy got everybody into the whole multiplayer thing. I was.
Yeah. I mean you were firmly into playing the game already, but
Yeah, and then you did
it was
that. I
like we
I am down
kick-started the
to
group
clap.
by accident.
I don't even remember like how it started. Like, how did I get into this?
You
Wanted?
got into it. I don't know how,
got
but I
Shanghai.
know I got
Someone
into
might
it,
have gifted it to you.
Maybe, yeah, that was
I
probably.
told you you're joining us.
I got into it like after you did,
All right.
like just after I joined the Legion.
Oh, that's right, and you were the Maple Baron.
Yep.
Yeah, so
Mhm.
Maple Baron.
Unacceptable maple.
Mm-hmm. All the maple.
But aye, it was like me and Chippy just like doing our tiny little multiplayer game. And so what's happened with me and Chippy is we started another game with 25. And I forgot that I'm the idiot. I don't know anything. I am fucking a Mongo when it comes to this. I'm like, what am I doing? And Chippy's going, right, you take that, you get that, we need water for that. And he's like a complete fucking, he's totally in charge. And I'm like, I can't even fucking think. Well, any other time it's usually I'm like telling Chippy what to do sometimes. But
Mhm.
this time around, I'm an absolute fucking idiot and I forgot. That's how I end up with fucked up pigs and fucked up tree situations.
Why do I feel like I'm being watched?
Dun-dun.
I don't know, Hosfe. Why should you feel like you're being watched?
It's almost like there's a presence in the sky that.
It ain't me.
The
I'm not
drones
in
are
the sky
after
right
you.
now.
It's making me feel twitchy.
Oh my
It's
goodness, she is so wound for sound right now.
Jack Bauer.
Jack.
I did it! I didn't
Yay.
crash, and I didn't get stuck.
Like, I don't know much about 24, but I did see Jack Bauer take on the then vice president, and all the guy could shout is, "Don't you know who that is? That's Jack Bauer!" As he comes bounding down with ballistics armor on.
Do you know who I am? No.
No.
Good, carry on.
Oh, well, alright. Just goes home and cries.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't know who I am, you
who I
can't report.
am.
Although, one of the favourite things is also was in, like, one Splinter Cell Convictions is, like, "You can't touch me, I'm bulletproof," literally shoots his kneecaps.
Oh god, my knees!
The one place I forgot to armor below below my thighs.
My Achilles knee!
Oh my god, shins are not protected by bullets. The
Yeah,
one
no,
weakness.
they're really not normally.
Shins aren't really built to withstand much.
All right,
They withstand
Teletaker,
a lot,
you
but not that.
start feeling better, man.
Yeah, but it's like
Sleep well, Telly.
all the nerves are like right on top of the bone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the
Admittedly,
worst part.
my shins are basically fucking blades.
I mean,
Just
I
how to a point they are.
mean, in
Like
recent,
it hurts.
I've been going up and down like ladders, like just your average step ladder. But every now and again, I hit my shin on the step first, and I'm like, oh, and it feels like worse, and it bruises for days.
Yeah.
What's worse, getting it hit in the shin bone or the pinky toe when you run into things?
Yep. I'm gonna go down.
I think
and back
that
a
the
couple
shin
more times, Hosfire.
lasts longer. Now, if I hit my big toe, that's worse.
Or how
If
full
you
are you
smash
with
your
that
big
tractor?
toe, yeah.
I dislocated my pinky toe by kicking a soccer ball without proper shoes on.
Okay, yeah.
This is Hosfey, the power of the impossible. But then I can't
No,
speak
this is-
much.
no.
I have the power of impossible on my side as well.
I mean,
No,
Tex
this is the
broke
power
his
of concussions.
toes. Tex broke his toes by finding a thing, and I broke my foot with the power of gravity.
I mean, I know somebody who fractured their foot because their shoes were tied too tight.
Wow, that is a situation.
Well,
was-
it didn't give a lot of full range of movement because they were tied so tight.
I wear steel caps on a daily basis,
So
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
Wear
same.
steel caps.
Have to.
and I work in an office.
so,
Or-
so do I.
So
one
one-
reason I was going to say, one reason why I've started to wear steel toes, aside from like dealing with some heavy stuff, is I was wearing steel toes during hospitality and kitchens and that.
Mhm.
So I have forgotten to move my feet when I drop stuff. So when I was wearing soft shoes while working, I kept dropping the silliest things on my feet. I'm like, nope, steel toes. I need steel toes.
Steel toe non-slip.
Yep.
Set
The
for pretty
first
much anything.
the question I asked when going through my interview is I pulled up my pant leg and went, "Can I wear these shoes?" And he's like, yeah." I'm like, "Thank you."
Good, my toes are safe.
Oh, I haven't had any knee or back pain from shoes since I started wearing these shoes. So I wear them all the time.
Well, I've worn steel toe or at least extremely heavy shoes for years. I can't wear sneakers. I can't.
It feels so
feels
weird to
weird.
go back to sneakers.
Yep. It's like I'm walking like a fucking, it's like the Monty Python silly walk. It was like I don't know how to walk in these.
You're overcompensating.
Yeah.
I sold my shoes to Trugath, like, as in, like, I was like, I put them up. Somebody asked me about them, and I put them up on the Legion. And Trugath's like, "Where did you get them? I need them for my wife." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Convenient. Here you go.
Oh, speaking of which, Tex did get the shoes.
He did.
Yeah.
He did. What was his reaction?
He was not thrilled with them at one bit.
Did you get a gun pointed in your face?
No.
Did you admit that it was you?
I told him what was going on with those.
Okay.
What did you give Tex?
We bought him a pair of Crocs.
White
And-
Crocs.
No,
White
right,
Crocs.
no,
Everybody
sorry, I'm
signed
leaving the
them.
stream. I'm leaving the stream. No, that's fucking it. I'm
Wait, it gets
disowning
better.
this.
No, you need no. It gets worse.
Go better.
I signed them. Hosfate
I signed him first.
Yeah. Hosfate
Yeah, they
signed
came
them
from Haas.
first. I
Fucking
signed them.
psychos.
I signed them.
I signed them.
Do
Zayaku
you not
signed
have
them.
any
Hazel
feelings?
signed them. What's up?
Do you not have any feelings? Like, you're
No.
just psychotic at this
Yes, it gets worse.
point.
And then we had, didn't you add
Then we put
Croc
croc
to 'em?
nuts on them.
Oh,
Glow in the
no.
dark croc nuts.
Oh, they'll go in the dark.
Yep.
After I signed them and sent them off, I heard nothing about what happened.
Yeah,
I
so we
was
put
just
croc nuts on them. And
You mean you shipped them all the
then-
way to Australia just to
Oh,
get signed
God.
to come back?
Yeah. No, well,
No, I
they were
bought
bought in
them.
Australia originally, and then
Okay,
signed.
I
and
wonder-
then-
and then I
Trip.
sent them to Zayaku.
Yeah, so that they literally came across the world to
Yep.
end up in Texas.
Yeah,
hands.
to not protect Texas feces from when he broke them. But yeah, we put croc nuts on it, and then we bedazzled them with repurposed used brass.
I don't remember hearing about that part.
That might be the better part of this.
You know, like there was
I
some
think
9mm, some 45, some 357, some 12 gauge
Just
in the
Ed
little
Gow's-
breathing holes.
You know truck nuts, where you put the testicles on the
On
the
the
trailer
tailgate
hitch.
of a truck.
on the tra- on the tra-
just,
So
yeah,
just let
instead-
everybody know you're a douchebag.
Yeah, sure. No, these go on the little strap that keeps Crocs from
Jesus.
sliding off while you walk.
Mm.
we even went so far as to find out his shoe size.
Yep.
Very
Who did you
covertly.
Was it Goat or was it Mike or was it randomly someone else?
I will not kiss and tell.
This is probably
Alright,
a good thing because
you're
whoever
protecting
it was
the
might be
identity.
close. Yeah,
You know, I was gonna say I'm protecting the individual lest they get shot at.
Now I can only imagine, like, never Mike asking Tex, but going into his bedroom and measuring his feet.
then Texas is asleep. Mike just goes in with one of those.
It wasn't.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. He goes into Texas' room one night, all stealthy and shit, and just takes one of them shoe measuring devices and just like,
No, he just snags one of his shoes and takes a picture of the tongue.
or that.
But that's less funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's less funny.
It's less funny, but it's more Splinter Cell-y.
And it's more like what actually happened.
Yep.
So
If
it
it
was
had
not
to,
like-
Mike, or no.
The response to the person I asked was, "Oh, well, you can just ask him." I was like, "No, he cannot know. These need to
He
show up.
can't
They
know.
need to be the correct size, and he needs to have a slight moment of worry." Because the man paid me back like tenfold on that one.
Oh.
I told you about the fact that I was in an area and Tex walked up behind me.
Vaguely.
Yep.
He knows. He found you.
Yeah, he found me out in the open. I was in his backyard and he just walked up behind me. Hey, I knew the second you were in town. I was like, really? Like, yeah, you're real easy to track when you're in a metro bus. And I was like, yep. I was gonna say, I also
Shit.
told you, like, I was gonna be in the area. See you on the far end, Jose.
Yeah, Tex
Okay.
Tex has the resources to find you,
Mm-hmm.
and that should worry anybody.
Emergency.
No, I've already gave him my address.
Well, Mr.
Although I
Slade,
haven't
you're
had
gonna
any
be
cheese
you're gonna be
show up.
disappointed because it wasn't either of those two individuals. I will tell you who it wasn't, but I'm not gonna start naming names to where it actually becomes a short list of people that he can finger.
So
Well, if they're that close to getting fingered by him is the worrying part.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I'm pretty sure if they're within what's the range of that machine gun he got, they're
Which
in
one?
danger. Exactly.
Because he's now working on the second one.
So
Okay.
he knew my old address. I had to give him that for a reason.
Mhm.
He doesn't know where I live now, and I
For
am.
the same reason that I had to give mine.
And that
Uh,
makes you think you're safe?
I'm banking on the fact that it's expensive to come to Australia.
Okay.
You're also banking that it's expensive to send anything. That's why you've not
Well,
got
I
cheese in
mean,
the
Australia got some nuclear submarines from America, so he can come over anytime he wants now.
I am at least 4 hours from any beach.
Look, the US is masters at sending things like the Marines into a sandy desert.
Yeah?
Still find that fucking hilarious.
The fun fact: the fact Tex has
Too
the resources
early to go
doesn't
to
bother me
Iraq.
as much as the resources exist and others have access to them. Yep, that's true.
Born too late to go into Iraq. Born too early to go into Iraq. Born just in time to go to Iraq.
What?
It's always in Iraq.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say
Alright, bitches.
it's honestly America is constantly in fucking Iraq and has been for the past almost 40 years.
Hmm.
I think that's the whole field.
I
there's
am
the trailer.
close to a water source,
Mhm.
but
Is that water source underground?
Australian Aquafina.
no, we're doing our level best to empty the aquifer.
Ah.
Sounds about right.
Gotta dwarf up that land.
I reckon we should set up a like water desalinator and just pump seawater into the Great Artesian Basin under Australia, and we'll lower the water level on the world.
I thought Australia has the desals. Like,
We do.
They're the leading in desal.
Yeah, because we've got no water.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, a lot of the places out back use bore water because they have to. And there was a town that I used to live near. They had to build a desalinator because the water that they were actually getting out of the bore was salt water.
Oh.
It was toxic.
Toxically salt water?
And
And there was something
non-potable.
in it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
How about turning the center of your land into a series of giant lakes? That happens every so often.
And then don't you have to, bail people out?
Yes.
Yeah.
I volunteer with a group of people who's just called the State Emergency Services, which is the emergency services for all storm, flood, and cyclone damage. I've helped with storm, I've helped with flood, I have not had to help with the cyclone, because I don't live near the cyclone area of Australia.
The problem is when the cyclone comes to you, that would be a major problem.
I don't live in that part of Australia. That's
No, I mean if it got to you.
so that's
Oh,
the
fast.
northern part of Australia
Mm.
that gets affected by cyclones. But yes, quite a few of the regional towns require bore water in order to function, and the water level's getting low.
Water level's getting low in a lot of places.
I was talking to a wifey from Africa, like South Africa, and
Mm.
the things about them and their villages, like either having to have your own generator due to so many brownouts, but also freezing water and the meats in the deep freezer, so that when they do go
Have a
offline
drought.
for like for like days on end, you have fresh water and your meat is fine.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh god, that is such a simple trick. That is actually essential in this situation.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Salts are toxic, so that's actually not correct.
Did we
All
just
natural
get
salts are
as
toxic.
much money for that oats as we got for the contract?
Yeah,
Maybe.
probably.
Yeah, we don't want these here oats.
No, half as
We'll
much.
pay you to get rid of them.
Yeah, we have again more.
Half as much. But I live closer to the Snowy Mountain hydro dam than I do to a beach.
That is a very ironic name for your hydroelectric dam.
The Snowy Mountain Hydro.
It's the Snowy Mountains.
When's the last time Australia's seen any snow?
Happens every year.
Really?
I mean, a penguin washed up on shore in Australia recently.
No, we have.
Yeah, but it's not that far from the South Pole.
Yeah.
Also, not all penguins are.
It was an emperor penguin.
Yeah.
I was going to say, yeah, what type of penguin is it? If it's a fairy penguin, they live here.
No, it was an emperor.
Okay, it was lost.
Oh, yes. Much lost.
Much lost, very where, mommy.
Yeah, apparently one washed up on shore recently.
I've probably mentioned this before. There's a movie called Oddball, which is based on a true story of a dog that was called Oddball. That it was a Maremma, the livestock guardian dog. That's meant to look after chickens, but it wasn't interested in looking after chickens, but it started protecting a group of penguins.
I mean, you know.
Which is just adorable.
Interesting.
It is a true story. It's yeah.
Yep. Slipdale, 100%. My parents owned a large chest freezer that I am genuinely curious how they got it into the house, because to get it out of the house, we needed a chainsaw.
They
Well,
built
you
the house
see-
around the chest freezer. They put the chest freezer in and then built the house
I mean,
around
the
it.
house was built in 1912.
Oh wow, okay.
And when it
Was
was
any renovations done? That like the window that it came through?
the door that it came through. Yeah, I was like, it probably could have fit through the door, but it was so heavy.
yeah, it was probably
we
renovated
chopped
at some
it.
point.
We chopped it into thirds, and each piece of that chest freezer weighed over 200 pounds.
Rats Grimace.
Congratulations, my guy.
I need some help.
I've had a
Oh, paper factory. Fuck, I was trying to figure out where I'm selling this.
oh right. I had a bed frame that they're like, "How did you get this in here?" And I'm like, "I built it in here." Oh, we need to disassemble it. I'm like, yeah.
I've got a very, very
By the power of hammer.
basic bed frame.
By the power of hammer and crowbar, I disassemble you.
By the power of Castle Crowbar, I have the dismantlement.
My desk needs to be dismantled in order to get it out. It's heavy as.
That's a.
I was very thankful that the moving people
And
were
on my
willing
bed
to
is a
move that.
heated blanket because my room gets chilly sometimes. The blanket is on. Ah,
That's the place to be.
simple as.
Simple ass.
I bought Jinx a heated bed.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
It's on a timer, so it turns on at about 9 o'clock at night and turns off at 7 o'clock in the morning.
I am my cat's here.
Unfortunately, she's not allowed to sleep in the same room as us.
I have
Oh.
bought more blankets. They're all California king size blankets. I've got a queen size bed. You know, living in the lap of luxury. More or less, it's honestly more so I can have a bed that's long enough.
I had a queen size bed, and I'm only like 5'9" or I'm not even the tall.
Yep.
And my feet were hanging off the end. I'm like, oh, I need bigger.
Mm-hmm.
We bought a king size bed so that there's room for the cats.
I was gonna say if I fall asleep with my toes pointing down, depending on how I fall asleep, I can hang my toes off the edge of the bed.
Yeah, me too.
Bed makers of the world, people are getting taller.
Yeah. Like, I'm in a double bed, or maybe I'm king. I'm king. And even then, my feet sometimes touch the bottom, much like yourself. And you're a taller guy than me.
So is that why tall people marry short people, so that the tall person can sleep diagonally and the short person just fits in the space that's left?
Yeah.
Yes.
I thought it was much like how the cats work, where they sleep between your legs and you can be all compact.
Mm-hmm.
As a dwarf-shaped man, I usually don't have problems fitting on beds.
Yeah.
A dwarf-shaped man. Oh, right, that you're reading chat was like, hold on, Horseface.
Wow.
Oh.
No Vader Kid on stream.
It's like, I was going to say, oh, you can get yourself a kid's bed, but they're not as comfy.
The funniest thing is, at my work, we sell, of course, like bedding and everything for adults and also kids' bedding. Now, the kids' bedding some of it is like dinosaurs and other such. Others is just like green, yellow, all the same colours, and also the same sizes, because there isn't really kids' beds.
Not anymore, no.
So the kids' sheets are cheaper than the adult sheets, but they're the exact same sheets.
Are they a
Exact
different
same
thread
sheets.
count?
It's the exact same. I mean, this is the cheapest of cheap. They're both, but there's £2 on the other one because it doesn't say simply kids.
It's like wedding. You say wedding and you just slap
Yeah,
it.
Doubles
like
the price.
20%, 30%.
Yeah.
Wedding cake. It comes out of the Betty Crocker thing. But it says.
My wedding cake was made by a family friend.
Mm-hmm.
The
She
easy
did a
bake
lovely
wedding
job.
cake.
And her husband did our catering. So it was a great deal. I had the problem with my wedding cake was I had an argument with my grandmother about what was traditional. She's just like, you need to do fruitcake. I'm like, I detest fruitcake.
Nobody likes fruitcake.
So
Your
I
grandma
did-
needs to go and.
No, I had multiple problems with my grandmother at my wedding, but she disliked my dress as well. but so I what's the thing where you meet halfway when you're arguing?
Compromise.
Yeah, compromised. We compromised, and I got a 3-tier cake. The bottom was chocolate, the middle was vanilla, and the top tier, smallest one, was fruitcake.
That way you can just
All
throw
right.
away the top layer and still have a decent cake.
Well, I was gonna say that the
Yeah.
best part is the top layer is the part that'll end up in the freeze box and never get touched.
Ever.
Correct! It was in the freezer 3 years later.
How
Any
does
of it
he know
touched?
this?
Yeah, the bit my grandma ate.
Well, let me guess. Grandma said it needs to be a fruitcake. Meanwhile, she didn't touch any of the fruitcake.
Well,
It
that would
was
be,
the
well,
fruitcake.
damn it, Aki.
I mean, that's cannibalism.
Yeah. Yeah. That's frowned upon in some countries.
Some.
Not all, but some.
I mean, what we do, well, the thing is, cannibalism may be illegal, but we are all in partake of some, thank you, some auto-cannibalism, also meaning self-cannibalism.
Yeah, you
You're
bite your lip, you
constantly
bite your
eating something
nails.
of yourself.
Yeah.
Let's not get into how much of my own flesh I may or may not have consumed.
Man, I've
Better than
chunks of
questioning
lip.
the fluids you've taken in. Anyway,
Phrasing.
Self-digestion.
For anybody who was wondering, this was my wedding dress.
Come on. Oh shit. Wee.
What we got here?
Whee!
Oh, the white one?
The
Purple.
it was purple. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That is a nice, relatively simple looking dress.
Mm-hmm.
Goodbye,
Yeah,
Aki.
the frilly ones really aren't.
Oh god, I'm pushing him.
I'm being harvested.
Wow, that's a new one.
Yes.
Oh no! You pushed me through the map.
Woo!
I was
Goodbye,
genuinely going through
Aki.
the map.
He's dead.
You've killed him.
Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling.
Hey, Bulk.
Yeah,
We got a half pipe.
really?
Yeah.
Where's this?
Oh, just right here.
I'm back, motherfucker.
Okay. He's Ack. He's Ack, y'all.
What's over here?
All right,
The half pipe.
so here he is. Pretended he is a super
Oh.
Diz.
Jesus Christ. That is not a half pipe. That is a death ball. That is-
Ball.
Hold on.
I'm surprised it doesn't just kick you off.
Now you stay
Come
on
on,
there.
drive on the ceiling. Come on, go.
Oh,
Woo!
excuse me. What happened to the tuk-tuk that it needed reset?
It got reset and then it got moved. Woo! Oh shit!
Oh well, at least we know now that Zayaku's shenaniganery will be contained.
No,
Somewhat
this
more
just happens
contained.
to be where it's contained.
I was gonna say it's got a roof over its head now.
I will go up this wall.
Mm-hmm. Neum indeed, Grimos.
Hey, I did a double backflip.
Steve
Nice.
now has background recording, so I don't have to install horribly bloated GeForce Experience crap to get that, except it wants to record 2 hours, and that's the only default. Yes.
It's always recording. Then you edit it.
Yep.
See, I can do the same too as Aiku.
With the tuk-tuk?
No.
Or with the Landini? Look at him. He's doing the tantrum.
I'm extreme. I'm extreme.
Extreme Deanie.
Not at all pathetic and looks like I'm a wounded calf. Just can't get up.
That is an insult to wounded calves.
Oh. Wait a minute. Wait a
There
minute.
you go.
There we go.
Good save.
Wait a minute.
Oh wait. This is very unsafe what I'm doing. Now it's safe. Oh wait. No, this is
Are
still
you
very unsafe.
twerking? Were you
Hold on.
twerking?
No, he's
Are you
turning on the
twerking?
safety.
Okay,
hazards
now I've
light.
got all safety lights on. Hazards and beacon.
Oh god, I've completely encased myself.
And that's the end of that, everyone.
There we
Not
go.
everybody.
How do you
We'll
build
work on
things? What's the...
P.
Oh, P.
Or-
Right. Do we need all these buildings?
Yes. Because it looks nice.
Does it?
I mean, kinda.
Oh, Hospi, you forgot. You missed the part where I had a nervous breakdown when we first spawned here.
Oh.
This
that-
is where I had my pig farm on our first map. It was over here.
Oh yeah, the
I
pig
complete-
trenches.
Yeah,
the
with
picture.
my
Pig
pig
trenches
quarry.
of Normandy. Hello, Stalker Dan.
You remember how much of a breakdown I had over pigs?
I can't
That was
feed
so
the
long ago.
pigs. Where do I take all this pig shart?
What do you mean this isn't the
Oh
right
right.
feed for
So anybody
pigs?
who wants to change their pants can do so over here, next to the
Change your what?
bottles
Pants.
of water.
Oh.
Yeah.
Specifically, only your pants.
Yes, only pants.
So, ye-
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Hang on, there's a disparity between what just happened there.
it both came off and then fixed itself.
What?
Oh.
Daigu
Yeah.
took out the harvester head off the trailer and then it put itself back on.
Not allowed.
Oh yeah, watch me.
Alright, let's see you do it
Oh.
again.
I'm not sure how I did the. Oh shit.
Yeah, how did
It's,
did
it,
I
it-
don't
it,
know.
auto,
right? Oh,
it auto snaps
Yeah.
back on.
yes, I know.
Uh,
Header says no.
Hitter says
and
no.
it says no.
So anyway. Farm Sim 25, incremental updates. However, I will say this much. They did an alright job with the incremental updates. Did you fall down?
I fell down.
You need lifeline.
He's trying to get
Oh,
up.
I'm falling, I can't. Oh, wait. Wait. Come on. You can do it. There. Oh, there we go. Oh god.
Who's your tractor
Now I am
daddy?
Jack, what are
dominant.
you doing?
Who's your tractor daddy?
What?
What?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Now
So
you
now
have
we
got
can get
full
into the
preparation.
mind of the Zayaku.
So remember that this time around we have deformation and tracks and everything.
Mhm.
So long enough, there's just going to be random tracks of fucking motor bikes all over the place.
Well, no, but
they disappear eventually.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say, yeah, I do have a small wish list in this game. Top
yeah.
on the list is I wish that it would use more processing power because there is absolutely no reason that my
for
computer
not to be able to use.
should not be able to play this game at 4K. like a rock solid 4K.
Ooh, you're
60
getting gravel
frames.
rash there.
Yep.
A little more than just gravel rash.
I've
They're
got
exchanging
I got a
flesh.
couple other small complaints, but 90% of it is optimization, and like the other 10% is, Jesus Christ, give us the old menu layout back.
Yeah, this menu layout is fucking horrible.
Well, yeah, the amount of times that I'm like, okay, so if I go into this menu,
Oh,
I've got
shit.
I've already gone into one menu. I've got to back out and go back in to get the menu working.
Do we need a water trailer? We need a water trailer.
We are gonna need a water trailer. And he stuffed it. We are turtle.
Help. Aggie, help.
Help us, Step Scotsman.
Okay.
He's like a fucking cat.
There we go.
There we go.
I mean, all right.
It writes itself if you get off, if the driver,
Gets off. Yep.
Which is nice.
Mods to change the menu back. That'd be a hell of a mod.
Yeah, right.
I am.
The graphics options need a massive overhaul.
Yep. I'm nice.
Woo! Oop.
I'm waiting for bated breath for the old standby mods of like the old GPS to come back, because I liked the old GPS. It may have been clunky for some people, but being able to randomly just like say this is where point A is and this is where point B is, and I'm going to drive across the map or drive across the field, and I'm gonna like get an extra swath of hay out of by mowing the ditch.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, the unorthodox methods, you could use it.
Yeah.
Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down.
Apparently they did.
Alright, I'm gonna have to like leave everybody now. It's 5 a.m. and
Yeah,
I
it is
am
5
getting
a.m.
tired.
Zayaku has his amnesia to get over,
Uh-huh.
and I'm sure Hospe wants to be a socialite.
Or asleep. Pick your pick.
It's 5 p.m.
5 p.m. for you. Okay. Well, we've all got things to do, and
Places to be. Amazon trucks to run into.
Amazon SWAT team or Amazon product recovery teams to harass.
Oh shit! Oh shit! I'm not turning. That's just what it does.
Thank you, Night Owl. Thank you all for coming in. Take care, and yeah, we'll have Zayaku next, and then after that, it's what is it? 7:30.
Striker.
Yeah, Striker, but like 7 in the morning Eastern. Probably with some more Zelda.
All those elder.
Zelda.
Yep.
Night, everyone.
Yeah. Take care, all.
Cheers.
Wait.